Are you a bit hesitant about social media in general and about Instagram in particular? Today I will start a series about Instagram for beginners, and I hope I can convince you to at least give it a try. Hi, I am Pixel Pia. I am a teacher, a lifelong learner, and I am a baby boomer. I was doing some research about how us 50 plus use social media, and I got pretty surprised. I will put some numbers up here on the screen so you can see for yourself. Not surprisingly, Facebook is the one that most 50 plus users are on. But what really surprised me was the very low number of Instagram users. So that's when I decided to make this series about Instagram for beginners. But I started to think about why is that? And I think there are mainly two reasons. The first, Instagram is mostly thought of in connection with fashion, makeup, and models. And not many people realize how much there is to discover on Instagram. The second reason might be that you actually don't know how to use the app. So in this first video, I will show you how to download and install the app, how to set up a very basic account, and show you what you can find on Instagram that might inspire you to start posting your own photos. So what is Instagram? Well, it is a free app for photo and video sharing. You can use it both on Android and iPhone. I have an Android, so what I will show you today is on my Android. Instagram, of course, has a website, but on the website you can't upload your photos unless you use a third-party extension for Chrome. So we will not look at that at all. But in upcoming videos, I will show you how easy it is to share your photos or short videos, how to set up your profile when you have created your account. But today we will start by looking at what Instagram has to offer. So let me put my phone up on the screen here. We're going to start by downloading the app. Since I have an Android, I go to the Google Play Store and I write Instagram in the search bar and I find the app. As with any other app, I download and I install. After you have installed it and opened it, you can either use your Facebook account to create your account, or you can choose to set up an account using a phone number or an email. I'm going to use an email today. So I write my email address and click next. Now they are asking for a code, so I have to go check my email for the address I used for this account and find my code, which I put in and click next. Now I need to create a username. It can be my real name, it can be an alias, or maybe it's my company. And this can be changed later on. I also need to create my password. I need to put my birthday, and after that I can choose to add my contacts from my phone. I can import things from Facebook, but for this first tutorial we're gonna skip all that and just click next until the account is created. So now I have a very basic account. Since I didn't add any people to follow and nothing like that on this, we're gonna close this for now. And I'm gonna open my Pixel Pia account. And this is what you see after you log in. Let's start at the top. These little circles represent stories. And stories I will come back to in a later video. Then we have the feed. These are the posts of people I am following. And there is a lot of commercials as well. So let's stop and look at one of these posts that someone has made. You can hit the name of the person, which will take you to their home page. And you have these 3 little dots, and if you click on them, you can see a lot of things you can do. But more about that later. Under the photo or the post itself, you can like the post by hitting the little heart, or you can double click on the photo itself, and that will be a like. You can read comments people have left. You can share the post on other social media, and you can bookmark it. That will be saved. In your account, you will have a section which I will show later with all your bookmarked posts. Under that, you have the caption the person who posted the photo have written. And sometimes, depending on how much they have written, you see the little more. If you click that, you will see the whole caption. And underneath that is the comments. Now let's look at the bottom of the screen. The first icon is the little house. This takes you to your feed, the page we are on right now. The next is a search button. The little plus sign is what you use to post your photos. And more about that in my next video. The heart next to that shows your activity. If you have uploaded, if people have commented, if you have commented, all the latest activities shown here. And the last little circle is your account. If you click that, you get into your homepage, and here you can do all the things I talked about earlier, edit your profile, and much, much more. So let's go back to the search function. One thing I often search for, especially this time of year, is Halloween makeup. So let's see what that gives us. So let's try another one. Let's try food. As you can see, all kinds of food pops up. But if you look at the top, you can choose between different kinds of food. Let's look at Japanese, for example. Now, let's try crafts. And once again, you have all these suggestions at the top. So let's look at some resin crafts. And you can even specify that more by looking at resin crafts earrings. Let's search for art. And here you can see hashtag art. That is, everybody who has put hashtag art in their posts will show up here. I can choose to follow that. This means I'm not following a particular user. I am following the hashtag art. So everything that is published with the hashtag art will show up in my feed. Okay, that was the Instagram interface. And as you could see, Instagram is a lot more than fashion, makeup, and models. And I hope some of what I showed you could inspire you. In my next video, I will go over how you can edit your profile. We have set up a very basic account today, but how you can add a profile picture, write your bio, how you can add friends, and how you can post your first photo. I really hope this video showed you another side of Instagram, and maybe you got inspired. And if so, please leave a comment down below and let me know. And if you want to follow along on this series, hit that subscribe button and the little bell underneath so you don't miss my next upload. Until next time, never stop learning.